Good morning. We got the early crew here. How's everyone doing? Eddie, Jiuzu, Jaeger, Pathalerix, Giazbet, Callan. How y'all doing? Raging. You guys were we didn't do much of a prelude to the stream, so we got the early crew here. The usual suspects, exactly. I got my coffee here. Poncho's having her. Well, I guess she'll have a little more drawer food now. Just working. Same with Poncho. Poncho's just clocking in for her shift here. She knows what she's got to do. Oh, yeah, she's being good. She was sleeping. I put a new kind of like dish in the stream room, so now we have the hammock, which you can kind of see here behind the mic, and then we have a dish. So hopefully, if both Boo and Poncho are here, we'll have space for both of them. Llama Zero, thank you for the Twitch Prime. Starting the morning off. And Baranful with the gift to Frank Jackalope. Tier one gift. Thank you guys. Starting the day off strong. So Josh Ings with 5 gifted. Oh my gosh, you guys, we're waking up on this Friday morning rolling. Thank you, Josh. How you doing today? We have an interesting one. I had written off the frayed knots. It's not the frayed knots. The heavy junk boxes. Pathalerix with the 5 gift community gifteds too. Pathalerix AK, thank you for the gifts. We're already, guys, we started like 2 seconds ago. We're on a hype train level 3 on Twitch. Goodness great. Everyone in Twitch chat just got gifted a sub basically. You guys. That's one way to start the day. Morning coffee and a hype train. Pathalerix, thank you. Less than 5 minutes in the hype train pog. 100%. Poncho's up for it too. She was resting. I sent a Snapchat, not a Snapchat, a Discord pet photo of Poncho getting ready for stream today. So she's ready to go. She's ready to go. Alex the Carp, thank you for the Twitch Prime as well. Okay, so we'll play off that hype, roll with it. We gotta talk about something today, okay? We need to talk about the heavy junk boxes. And I gotta turn my game sound down. DJ Nick UK, thank you for the Twitch Prime. Let me turn up my own sound. Heavy, you got 2 Teebus out of the junk boxes in lower Blackrock Spire during BFA. Don't know if they changed the drop table since then. That's what I was thinking. Like, so if you go onto Wowhead and look at the drop table for these, it just shows like the 4 items. It doesn't show any like big drops. However, how do we explain this then? So let me pull up the drop table real quick. Heavy junk box, World of Warcraft. And we'll go to retail because we're playing retail. Okay. So we got heavy junk box, right? That's what we're looking at. The Wowhead loot table says this. Contains 3 items. Major healing potion, selenium loop, and star ruby. Right? Mooncall, I'm thankful for the Twitch Prime. But if that's all it contains, how do you explain this? I don't see no plans thorium boots on the drop tables on Wowhead. I don't see no thorium boots on the drop tables, and so I did a little bit of research. And there's some people on the forums as recent as 2023 saying they got Teebu's Blazing Longsword from these junk boxes. So I don't know if it still drops. Oh, one sec. I gotta open up. Almost forgot to send this. There we go. Just sent the Discord notification. Yeah, so obviously there's more on these loot tables than is showing on Wowhead. Almost Pirate, you wonder what the classic page says about them? That's a fair question. I was looking, and it's a different loot table for all the different phases of classic. Jimma, you looked it up, and it does drop from the boxes, but it's very rare. Yeah, so the best information I could find was like maybe a 0.001% drop rate of Teebus from these bad boys. So my plan today, I want to get a little bit of data on these just to see if it's worth maybe farming up like a ton of them. So we're gonna open up like 100 today and just see what we get is kind of like the plan. These mobs out here do have them on their tables, which is good. But so does Lower Blackrock Spire. And I did a little more research too. I'm saying there is a chance, exactly. And I did a little more research on exactly where we can get our Traveler's Jerkin. And so I know the exact mob it drops off of in Lower Blackrock, so we'll go do that too. Trey Foe, 42, with a 6 gifted. Oh my gosh, man, thank you. We're really riding the hype train today. And should I get these guys down? Oh no, I'm not sub. Full Traveler set is gonna go crazy. So we'll get it. So that's the plan. We're gonna get lockboxes. We'll try to get 100 of them. And then we're also gonna try to get our Traveler's Jerkin. If we can. Yo, anonymous gifter, 10 gifted? Okay, guys, I think we're like 10 minutes into the stream. We're gonna break our hype train record. Oh my gosh, thank you. I gotta get Twitch sub badges that are like WoW tokens. That would be cool. That would be cool. Anon kicking off, you guys. What are we at? Yeah, we're like literally right on the hype train record, and we've been live for 8 minutes. What are you guys doing? Well, thank you. Well, hopefully that same luck shows on the loot tables here for our junk boxes. That is crazy. DM Brokaw with the 5 gifted. That pushes us over the record. You guys are absolute savages today. I thought I was gonna wake up and have my coffee and we do a little bit of pickpocketing. But yeah, we broke the record. GG's. I think literally everyone in Twitch chat right now has just been gifted a sub by someone. Thank you. That's hype, guys. Will this hype extend to the junk box opening? I hope so. I hope we get a Teebus or something like that. Uh-oh, I pulled them. I think I can still just keep pickpocketing while they're attacking me, though. I mean, last time we got Spinal Reaper in 2 minutes. Yeah, the Arcanite plans. Oh, I didn't switch specs again. One sec, I gotta switch my spec. Hey, T-Pat, thank you for the tier 1. LC with the super sticker. Hi, how's it going? We got both Poncho and Boo on stream today, so they're ready to go. Oh, Jim DeFlynn over on YouTube with 5 community gifted. Thank you. Holy crap, you guys. I wasn't ready for this much hype this morning. You guys are coming in hot. Might need a macro to auto select enemy and pickpocket. I probably should. No Stella? She is out there. She might come say hi. If not, we'll just have to summon her here. So we got Stella in in the game at least. So we'll just keep pickpocketing. A bleeding sheep with the 2 gifted. Thank you. I think that bumped us over into level 8. This is our first time ever getting level 8. That's crazy. Just clocking in to get your fix on Goldbound. Respect. Oh yeah, we got a new episode dropping tomorrow too, so I guess I'll just kill these guys. So it'll be hype. I'll finish off the edit tonight after the mailbox opening, because obviously we haven't opened the mailbox yet. But that'll be in the video for tomorrow. Love Boot Captain, thank you for the Twitch Prime. Grassrot, appreciate it. But yeah, in-game Stella is better than no Stella. I'm sure she'll come say hi at some point, but maybe I should just move her couch into the stream room. Like, maybe that would be the move. Whoa. Whoa. Whoa! What the? I didn't even have Loot Appraiser open, guys, but... we just got 2 patterns for heavy Scorpion armor. One's worth 11k. And one's worth 4k. That's crazy. That's actually a cool set. It might be worth keeping these to get like a leather working alt. Because that would be a set that we could like continuously farm, right? Because we can get rugged leather and we can get scorpion scales from lower Blackrock. So that could be a good one to farm. 15k before coffee's done. Nice. Honestly, we're just... Wait. In the last 2 minutes, we got like half of the whole Scorpid set. The Scorpid leggings. What the heck? This is actually crazy. I'm like, am I dreaming right now? Gotta get a training program for work that's going to take, what, 2 hours? Have you on in the background? Respect, Squirrel. Let's see if we get Teebus before you're done. We'll see. So yeah, like, in order to get these junk boxes, we do pickpocket all these mobs. We are going to be going into lower Blackrock Spire as well, but these guys out here will do like a full reset every run. Streamer mode activated? Well, that's exactly why I have to open up the junk boxes on stream, right? Streamer client is engaged, so we'll get better luck in the drops. Is there a macro where it like can target a new one, so I don't have to worry about pickpocketing when I've already pickpocketed? I do need a mouse over pickpocket macro. Those are probably pretty easy to do as well, right? Mega hype train, honestly. Like, we broke the record on the hype train. We've gotten like 3 Scorpion recipes. Unreal morning, guys. We're set for the day here. Farm UI for heavy boxes. I don't know if it'll track. I could try. I don't know if it'll track them. Because we're gonna have to drop them into our bank so often, right? And it's not gonna... It still might track them even if they're not stackable, because it tracks our WoW tokens like that. Oops, I didn't mean to trade with that guy. But we're gonna be banking these like every couple of runs, so it's not gonna show our banked ones, right? That's the only problem. Okay, you guys just drop some mouse over. All right, I'll try to make a mouse over macro right now. Pocket. How come you guys watch the stream? Is anything exciting happening? I mean, whatever your farm and transvlog, something exciting could happen, but we're kind of just chilling. Okay. Can I just copy and paste that in? Will that work? That'd be crazy if that works, guys. Also, open the hype chest. Let's see it. Share it. Thanks for the hype train, guys. That was crazy. You guys came in hot today. We'll try that out for pickpocketing. Choo-choo indeed, guys. Will this work? Need an enter before every slash. Oh yeah. Right, like. That should work, right? So is this gonna target like my mouse over, or is this just gonna like target someone nearby? I'll try it out. We'll put it here for now. Looks good? Okay. Must be in stealth, of course. Yeah, it looks like it's gonna work. I wonder, like, if I just go up to random people. Oh, that works really well. I think it was Bobo that dropped it. Thank you. I think I saved it. It's working. Yeah, it's saved. That is elite. You know, that would have saved a lot of time when we were doing Afraid Knots. There's an option to in WoW to mouse over, so you don't have to say, add it in the macro. Oh, I don't know, like, if this might use target nearby, right? So we'll see. Oh, I'm going to BRD. I don't need to go to BRD. I need to go to Upper Blackrock Spire. I got a little distracted there, guys. Fizzy Bubbly 2K though, thank you for the prime. Looks like Ramsey Zero got a gifted sub from that hype train. I think a lot of people did. That was extremely hype. But if you're just tuning in, our plan today is to gather a lot more of these heavy junk boxes, because Wowhead says one thing. It says there's only 3 items on the loot table, and there's nothing good. But then I just did a little bit of, like, you know, play testing, and there's plans for thorium boots in this one. And the forums, if you go on Reddit, people have been reporting that they've gotten Teebu's blazing longsword from these, albeit extremely rare. But we would be remiss if we didn't try to open up a few junk boxes. So we're gonna open up at least 100 today, and just try our luck. Bobo, BRD also has junk boxes. It does. The only other thing I want to farm today, though, is the Traveler's Jerkin. It's the last piece of the Traveler's set that we don't have. And that drops from one of the guys in Blackrock Spire. What is Teebu selling for currently? I think it's... Let me look it up. I think it's 600k. Yeah. It's like about 600k. 200k, 200k. So its average list is like 600, but average sale price is like 200. The Traveler set is for wearing or for selling? The Traveler set is for wearing. It's not worth that much, but the name just fits our challenge so perfectly, so... It would be, I want to, like, every zone try to go for a set. Of course, we're going for a rogue tier set, but this one would also be very cool. Lar Knights, thank you for the Twitch Prime. Yeah, that's a very good macro. I don't even have to mouse over, I don't think. Traveler's Jerkin, exactly. That's the chest piece. We have every other piece of the set. Do we skin these guys too? No, I'm only gonna skin the Scorpids. If you hit 2 times WoW token in 1 mailbox session, can you roll the wheel twice? That would be like the current plan. I'm gonna see how pacing goes. I have a couple ideas for things too. We also at some point might want to invest in unlocking more bank slots of like the Warband bank, which is quite pricey. So if we have like a zone where we get like a crazy amount, we might buy some Warbank tabs, stuff like that. Because then we can store up like more junk boxes, things of that nature. Imagine getting Teebu as an Arcanite champion on the same day, like 1,000,000 gold. That would be unreal. It seems like these guys might be dropping junk boxes at a lower rate than outside, but that's okay. Poncho is back at it eating my headphones cords, so. And then an update on the PC builds. We are expected delivery of the new motherboard today. It is out for delivery, so we won't be doing the build today, but hey Poncho. But hopefully next week we'll have enough. We'll have the thing for the build. Poncho attack spotted 21 minutes. Exactly, she is actually going at it. Nice. Build stream? I probably will do a build stream. Yeah, just to hang out. That'd be fun. Yeah, that would be a Twitch only stream. Yeah. It's not really in the spirit of this challenge, but used to sell emptied out junk boxes to people for Ravenhold rep. Yeah. I was looking into that, but because you have to like actually mail it to them or trade it to them, you can't sell in the auction house. I won't be doing that for the challenge, but that is definitely a good farm. I have to finish some of the editing in the video, but I have a section on that, and I talk about it in the video, so stay tuned for that. What will keep me from coming back to like my most profitable zones as we go forward to the challenge? So, right now there's no formal rules on it. I might put in more formal rules later, but right now, like in the spirit of the challenge, it's less of like a max gold per hour and more of like exploring what the zones have to offer for a farm. So, like, let's say I unlock a new zone like Afterburning Steppes, and it's just like a lot less gold per hour. I'm still gonna try to find every single farm in that zone that I can. And then once I feel like I've exhausted it, then I might come back to old farms. But we'll see. Goldie, the future leader of Ravenhold. It would be a really good farm. Like, people buy those boxes for like 200 to 1,000 gold. Those are Nightshade boots, eh? But yeah, no, there's definitely going to be zones that are less efficient than Burning Steppes. Why would they buy junk boxes? Wasn't Ravenhold rep only for the Insane title? Yeah, exactly that. So if someone's going through for that achievement, they need 1,405 boxes to hand in for the reputation to hit Exalted. So instead of doing like this themselves, they just buy the boxes from people. I was reading some other forums on this, and apparently people like advertise it. Like they'll bring you all 1,405 to your server. Like they'll transfer to your server and trade it to you for like $1 mil for all 1,400. Okay, so this is where these guys, I forget which one, but they can drop the Traveler's Jerkin. It's the only mob in the dungeon that can, so we didn't get it. Wait, can you still get the Insane title in retail? I thought so, but I could be wrong on that. When is the next Goldbound episode expected? Tomorrow. Tomorrow morning. I'll be doing the mailbox opening off stream tonight. And finishing the edit. And getting it live. Do I think Duratar is going to be the worst zone or one of the other Horde starting zones? Honestly, like, probably one of those ones that just don't have any, you know, other NPCs or other than like loot. Is what it is, though. That's true now with the Warband Bank. You don't even need to transfer to trade someone the lockboxes. You just make an alt in their server. That's very true. I wonder which mobs have the highest drop rate of boxes. The Night Elf zone no longer seems to have ore nodes. Made a tune the other day, didn't see one. Yeah, I heard someone talking about that. The mining angle there might be pretty poor. How recent are the episodes? Compared to the stream? It depends. So, like, they'll be part of this stream will be in the episode tomorrow. Like, I'm going to edit this and then my mailbox opening tonight and then get it uploaded for tomorrow. It'll be in the stream, or in the video. So they're quite up to date. You were talking about an add-on you discovered today called Rarity. If I missed your message, what is yeah, well, I must have just missed that one. What does that add-on do? You got another Traveler's Backpack since the last one? Grats. We love those. People saying LBRS or Murlocs on QD Island. Okay, well we're in Lower Black Rocks. That's good. I think my plan will be every run, I'll do lower, and then I'll also do like the big packs outside of the mountain. Like we've already gotten 17. Like we'll get 100 pretty quick, and hopefully we also get a Traveler's Jerkin today. Will I make episodes longer, not they cover more in-game time? Yeah, so now, with like more in-game time, this one is going to be, I think, it's going to be the longest Goldbound episode so far. Yeah, so this isn't a bad amount of loot, because with this amount of loot, we're just at the last boss. We'll hearth out, bank, and then get back at it. Should you paste it again? Like, what's the basic description of the add-on? Like, I'm interested. Rarity? Is it about, like, is it like a ATT type of thing where it says how rare it is? It tracks the attempts that if you're farming something. Could be cool for the stream to see. Oh, that'd be cool. I'll have to look into it. Like, let me, after this one, I'll write that down. Otherwise, I will forget. Bemazed, wow. Thank you for the Twitch Prime. Yeah, we're actually getting a lot of junk boxes here. It would be nice if we had a little more inventory space, eh? That's okay. Yeah, the raw gold power here is way better. Here we go. You were farming insane on your rap character, but then got busy. Also, yeah, the title is still available, didn't realize. Okay, yeah, so it is still available. Hit me up. Nah, I'm sorry, I can't sell them. I can't sell these ones. I guess I could technically save them for my main. The bag space is crazy right now. Zenoy, you appreciate the add-on light approach I take because when I see someone with tons of add-ons, you mentally check out. Yeah, because someone asked why I don't use a bag add-on. It's kind of just my whole ethos on add-ons, especially on this character, is I'll use add-ons that display data, but I don't want to use any add-ons that change the look of the game. Just because like a lot of people that watch me don't play the game anymore, and if they're not used to an add-on, they look at it and they think, oh, I don't know what's going on. So I try to keep it as default as possible, just for better viewing experiences, because everyone knows the default, right? Whereas if I'm using like Farm HUD or things like that I might want to use, and they don't understand it. Just less relatable, yeah. Oh yeah, these are deletable. But then again, like, I guess there's an argument that things like Bagnon have just been around for so long that people are used to it. I think a bag would be like less invasive than some other things, but I also, on my main, I don't use Bagnon. I prefer having bags coded differently. Okay. We do get a lot of junk here. We're definitely keeping those recipes. I think I'm going to keep these recipes on character. Just so that, like, if we level up a leatherworking alt, those would be that'll be like a cool set to be able to make, right? Yeah. It is technically default now. Yeah, you can do it in like the edit mode or whatever. That's true. You switch from Bagnon to another one? Yeah, like there's definitely there's definitely good parts about it. Yeah, Bakey. Because the thing is, like, eventually in this challenge, we will be able to craft those bigger bags, right? So, you get it. You get it. Now, speaking of bags, I haven't found a way, Poncho, to deposit items into a bank tab that's later in the list. Oh yeah, wait, right click. Poncho, you can't chew that. Can I move the tab? Poncho is being a menace. I'm just gonna drag him in. I don't. It's just too much brain power there. Can I put the chest in the warband bank? I have it for transferring items right now, so it's. I can't. It'll be just a couple minutes. Shift clicking unfortunately does not work. I don't know, like, how to fix it. Okay, now I'm gonna drop these. This is where I'm keeping like my recipes that I might use one day. This is where I'm keeping my lockboxes. Also, this is where I'm keeping my Traveler's set. So we literally have everything but the Traveler's chest piece, which is what we were trying to get today. Keeping the Nightshade. Oh no, those are high counselors. I want the Nightshades. Okay. And this is where I put things that I'm gonna sell. Trying to stay relatively organized. I think all of these now are things that I'm going to get more of, so I can just throw that in there. Okay.
Safe travels.
Whew. Organized question on quotes. Yeah, not the most organized. Yeah. Are those lockboxes all the same type? No, those lockboxes are a mix of, I think it's mithril, thorium, and steel that I have in there. How much does Teebu sword sell for? It's 600k. And it's not confirmed if it does drop from them anymore. I could probably switch to the fast flying for this. Do I stream all progress I make, or is there stuff off camera? There is stuff off camera, yep. You started drooling when you see the lockboxes? Yeah, we're saving them up, and we're gonna open them all at one point. Why not keep the tokens in the bank? Eventually you're gonna have to, unless you want to cripple the bag space. You can't put them in anything but your inventory is the problem. So I can't put the tokens in the bank. The real question, would I equip Teebu like a madman? Wow, that would be... Honestly, it would be tempting. It would be tempting, I'm not gonna lie. In a group like this, I'm not sure the macro is better than just pickpocketing. Well, maybe it is. Equip Teebu when we hit 100k subs. Yeah. I think you can equip your skinning knife into its own slot, by the way. Where did it go? What? What? I didn't know about that. Is it what? Oh, the profession menu. Right. I kind of figured classic professions wouldn't have that, but that makes sense. So it's in here. I guess I can't open this when I'm doing combat stuff. Okay, these guys drop the Scorpion stuff quite a bit. Oh, okay, yeah, it's up there. That's cool. A bit behind when it comes to inscription, but there used to be a glyph that increases range of pickpocket. Interesting. I might have to look into that because I might be able to craft it. What a Chad Chatter, a bag thought is so valuable. It is. It is so valuable. This is hilarious how high our dodge rate is. Yeah, these guys, you can just farm the Scorpion set here. This is crazy. Oh. Pattern farm. I do remember major and minor glyphs back in the day. That was crazy. That's like, if you guys play League, you guys remember when there was, like the glyphs and the runes or whatever? You guys didn't like glyphs? I quite liked them. Quintessences? Yeah. Yeah. You had to buy them. You use like your riot points or... No, you use like your... Not the riot points, but the other thing. You use that for it. It made for unique builds, yeah. It was, the glyphs were cool. Are the token prices the same in an entire region like EU, or does it vary between each EU realm? Token is region price, that's right. So for me, WoW token NA is the NA price. Oh, I didn't reset. I gotta go reset the dungeon. Okay. Another chance at some drops here. Full crit rune page on a level 1 Gangplank. Top lane insta-win. that's savage. I used to run a Zed build where I would skip a first item, but I'd get the red pot, and I would level 3 all in every time, and I would get first blood like 95% of the time. It would be like longsword red pot, I think. And it was broken. Yeah, you just roam and gank. Do I plan on playing on Ultra Hardcore? You've been playing the past few days and it feels similar to how Hardcore was when it came out. I was playing around with it a couple weeks ago, but right now I'm quite. My schedule is quite full with farming, but I have thought about it. Yeah. My thought would be, how would I make? I guess Ultra Hardcore in itself is its own challenge, but Ultra Hardcore is the add-on that like hides certain elements of UI, like it hides your health bar, player level, enemy level. So it's more so for classic WoW on Hardcore. Gensiana, you saw that someone gifted you a membership about 30 minutes ago, whoever it was, just wanted to hop on and say thank you. Oh, that's nice to hop on and say thank you. We had a massive hype train of gifteds. Yeah, it's definitely a different play style. Like, there's a couple WoW creators, streamers are playing Ultra Hardcore right now, so I'm watching. I think I would die very fast if I played Ultra Hardcore, I'm not gonna lie. I'd have to either play so careful or just die. The Mr. Grumble you were watching Zaryu play it. I watched his like the YouTube video version of it. It was interesting. Yeah. If you go onto like the guy who made it, what was the guy who made it name? His icon is a dog. He makes plugins and add-ons for old school RuneScape and World of Warcraft. Dude's an absolute legend. I came across his Ultra Hardcore video like a few months ago, and I commented on it, so I can timestamp that I was in before it was cool. I played it a little bit with my friends, but we never got too far. The ultimate hipster. I timestamped it with a comment on the video, so we're good. Classic WoW Hardcore is awesome to watch, but definitely works like a melatonin gummy when you play it. You get tired when you play Hardcore. I love Hardcore Classic. It's a lot of fun for me to play. I think I'm forgetting to kill some of these guys. Ultra Hardcore just doesn't sound fun. From what I can tell, it seems quite polarizing. Like, some people find it fun, some people think, like, I just wouldn't want to do that, which is fair. That's also how Hardcore started, though, right? Like, Hardcore started as an add-on, and a lot of people thought, oh, that doesn't sound fun. But then it became a thing, so I could see both sides to it. Yeah, exactly, Sam. Hardcore was polar when it started. It came out as, like, an add-on at first, so... I could definitely do a playthrough. I could probably do a playthrough and die at level 5, and like I would be playing legitimately on Ultra Hardcore. So I'm not sure how fun it'll be to watch. I just don't think it would make a good YouTube series. It would be a good stream game, like only stream. Have I stopped getting anything but silver? Yeah, we get gold sometimes. Oh yeah, put the rune cloth. That's a good call. I'll put the rune cloth in the tracker. I'm also going to put my dragon scales because I'm going for those. And I'm also going to put... We got iron web. Oh, Poncho was just in the litter box. She stinks. Jeez. Sorry, Poncho. I had to say it. I had to out you like that. Don't put your butt in my face right after that. Jeez. Oh, now she's embarrassed, guys. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Poncho. No, this macro is great. I can now pickpocket one-handed. Alright, so remember, this is the mob that can drop the Traveler's Jerkin. Not there. What's the macro? I didn't make it myself, but it was given to me by stream here. That's the macro. It's pretty good. Definitely does its job. Go for the jugular or the headset. Oh, she's asking for some more food. I'll give you some food. Food drawer is now open for business, Poncho. There we go. Watch this. Classic Poncho looking for drawer food. You're right. Alright. Kui with the Twitch Prime. Thank you. Bakey, what are you pointing to there? You got Teebu from a Junkboxes during Kata? That bodes well for us. Bodes very well for us. There we go. Oh, the insane title on Goldie would actually be insane. How much gold have I acquired in Burning Steps already? Well, that'll be revealed tomorrow morning on the YouTube video. Because I'll do the... I haven't opened my mailbox yet. But I will be opening up the mailbox tonight to finish the YouTube edit. I think we might just have to go to the last boss now because like we're already running out of inventory space here. But I would be remiss if I didn't get a kill in on the boss every run. For a chance at his Arcanite champion plans. Are we going to open the junk boxes on stream today? Oh, you can bet your bottom dollar we will. You can bet your bottom dollar. I might just pickpocket these guys as well, just because like I want to get the junk boxes, but we are really running out of space here. Like we're just filling up the inventory so fast. Yeah. Yeah, if we have enough gold to spin twice, we would spin twice for 2 zones, yep. Let's see what we get in this one. Nothing crazy, that's alright though. They can't all be winners. Do I have a portable vendor toy or mount? Not as of yet. No. They're the closest one for a vendor toy or vendor mount that we have honestly might be Wrath of the Lich King, right? Unless we do purchase one like from the store, like the bear from the store, which is possible. I guess we need to get a zone that has one. Yeah, Tundra Mammoth, exactly. Although that would be in, technically that's in Dalaran, right? So I don't know. I have to think about how we do that. But yeah, we could definitely, once we get to a zone with one, that'll be on the list of to-dos for sure. How many junk boxes are we farming before we open? We're gonna do like a full bank tab, which is 96. So we'll do like 100. Oh, yeah, I forgot to skin them. That's my bad. Yeah, I goofed that one.
How are you?
Lily Silly Goose with the super chat. Good morning, every slime. Good morning. How you doing? Little silly goose over there. Get rid of all this stuff we don't need. You can unlock, check for loot, and still sell the junk boxes. Yeah, so like I can look in them and not open, but I can't sell them on the auction house. There's the big problem, right? You have to sell the junk boxes to another player, and I feel like that might not be really in the best interest of the challenge because like he's not exactly within the rules of the challenge, so I won't be selling them. Unfortunately. Because they are quite valuable, like you could get a lot of gold for them. But I wouldn't feel comfortable like selling them to a viewer.
See you around.
Oh, McDonald's breakfast sandwich and Goldbound Live is a good time. I wish I had a breakfast sandwich right now. What about the field repair bot you can make with the engineering recipe from BRD? I guess that's a possibility. Can you vendor to that, or is it just repair? How much would other players pay for those? Well, apparently they go for like 200 to 1,000 gold is kind of like the general posted rates, but it's all up to negotiation, right? Because what people use these for is you hand them into the Ravenholtz faction to get exalted in with the reputation, and it takes 1,400 of them to get exalted. 1,405 to be exact. Yeah, that's a good question, Mr. Grombler. McGriddle or breakfast sandwich? I'm a McGriddle kind of guy myself. They're not good for you though. It does have a vendor. Might be worth looking into. If I get my engineering up high enough and then craft it, can I use it even if I unlearn engineering? Or once I unlearn engineering, is it can I no longer use the item? That's the biggest question. Like to use the BRD repair thing, you can't use it if you don't have engineering, so I'd have to keep engineering. Interesting. I mean, it might be worth it still. So I would have to keep 300 engineering on Goldie to use it. It might... Like, it could be worth it. Could be worth it. You used to be a McGriddle kind of guy until you had a sausage and egg cheese biscuit sandwich with the softest biscuit you've ever had and it changed you. Yeah. I love McGriddles, but have you guys ever had Tim Hortons sausage, egg, and cheese biscuits? actually unreal. Actually unreal. The hard part would be getting the fused wiring. You think it's, yeah, kind of tough. Buying bags would be better. Yeah, we're still every run from Molten Core having a chance at getting the fell cloth bag recipe, which would be, I think, one of our best bags that we could access right now. Oh, I didn't go outside. Poncho. Farmer's Wrap is elite. Ooh, imbued shield. Those are good items. Arthrex, you have a question. Since I'm primarily streaming now, will the video schedule suffer from it? No, so like, I guess it could look like primarily streaming, but still the video is the primary aspect. But same upload schedule. There's a new video coming out tomorrow. Yeah. Basically, my stream schedule is like a lot of the time I used to be working. I just do grinds now, and then I edit when I'm not streaming, and I do some other like farms from off stream as well. I just have a lot more time now. Poncho. What add-on makes the value pop up on the screen? That's Loot Appraiser. Loot Appraiser Reloaded, and then it syncs with Trade Skill Master for like the auction house data. Get that cable, Poncho. Yeah, she's very interested in the cable. Oh. Am I making more streaming than I did for my previous job? Not at the moment, no. But it's on a good trajectory. And it's a lot of fun, so it's kind of fun to stream. Can I talk about the rules for bags, please? Specifically bag size? I can. So, like, the rules are quite simple in the fact that I can't purchase bags from other players, so I can only craft bags myself or buy a bag from a vendor that I have the zone from. So like, I'm basically solo self-found, right? So I have to make the bags or get the bags myself. So right now, these are the best ones we have. Where will I get the fell cloth? It's nowhere I have unlocked. Apparently one of the rares in Burning Steps has fell cloth on their drop tables, so we could farm a rare for it. Yeah. So apparently, like, worst case scenario, we could farm a rare over and over to get the fell cloth, I think. Which would be hilarious. Hope streaming stays stable and profitable for you in the game. Yeah, I mean, it's nice with the dual, like, YouTube and streaming. It's like a good mix. Keys, you're saying the warlocks and lower can summon a rare that drops Fellcloth? Interesting. That makes sense. Do you have to do anything to summon it? Or do they just do it sometimes? Okay, so what if I manage to get a really rare recipe and I farm the mats? Could I then go to another player and have them craft it for me? So no. So I would either have to have the profession on Goldilocks and craft it myself, or we did a poll on the last video, and now we're gonna unlock crafting alts for the warband, so I can make a level 1 crafting alt for each starting zone I unlock. So if we get done Moreau, we'll be able to make like a rogue or like a gnome or a dwarf who could just sit there and have like blacksmithing and tailoring, and then we could feed them the mats and the recipes. So it's all still solo self-found within the warband. Yeah. This run is insane. This run of Lower Blackrock. Is the Felguard in here for Felcloth? We definitely haven't got any yet, but I'll see. Come on, there we go. Yeah, I got a lot of good loot this run. Any big drops on today's stream? I think the biggest drop we just got, which is the Arcane Armor. There we go. So, I wonder, like, will these guys, if I hold them long enough, like, do they eventually summon like a Felguard or something? Let me see if they summon something. Yeah. I don't know if they're gonna summon it, but this guy's drops the Traveler's Jerkin. Didn't get it though. A lot of Heroes gear today. It is kind of crazy the price of some of the greens. I do agree with you there. Oh, no pockets to pick. These are spiders, of course. I can't pick pocket spiders. Yeah. Baduk, I keep meaning to. Everyone asks me, I really should. I need to make a list of my add-ons. I don't have one right now, though. I can show you this. I have Trade Skill Master running right now, which is like for the auction data. And then we're running Farming Bar, which is this. I'm running Kill Track, which is tracks how many times I've killed things. I'm also running Loot Appraiser Reloaded, which is this one and the pop-up sounds. And I'm also running Rare Scanner and Wowhead Looter. Those are the only add-ons I have active right now. I should just make like a short clip of that. That'd be easier, but yeah. Yeah, and then Farming Bar, it's actually like really satisfying. It's the Warlocks at the beginning of the dungeon that can summon the Felguards. Can take a while for them to spawn though. Okay. Next run, I'll try just like tanking them and see if they can summon their Felguards. Because if we can get some Felcloth before we potentially get the recipe from Gar, the recipe for the Felcloth bag, that would be nice. Yeah, short with the add-ons would be great. I agree. What is Farming Bar for? It's mostly helpful for me on stream just to show like the totals that we've gotten from things we're farming today. It also, let me loot these guys. It like shows the farming update of Rune Cloth every time you get it. Yeah. I might want to install Speedy Auto Loot. I actually had it for a while, and I had it installed when I got the Broodmother Carapace drop. But then, like, it was kind of annoying because it looks sketchy on the video because you never see the drop in the loot panel. It just goes in my inventory. So, like, some people commented, "Why didn't you show the loot page?" And I'm like, you know what? I'll suffer the slower loot just to like avoid any criticisms about me faking drops. You know what I mean? Because that way, it shows up for a split second. Oh, Poncho, you're on my keyboard. I'm like, why can't I move? Poncho is on the keyboard. If I don't kill the Warlocks, you can farm the Burning Felguards forever. That could be a good way to get some Felcloth. How's the grind going today? It's good. It's good. Really good. It'll be a lot better when we get the plans for the Arcanite Champion from this next kill. You love the extra added challenge of Poncho Chaos? Yeah, she adds a layer to it for sure. Feels like Poncho really likes being on camera. She does. She loves it. You know I'm Canadian, so you gotta ask. Tim Hortons or McDonald's, or do I keep it kosher? That's a hard one. Like, I love both of them so much, which is crazy to say. But if I had to never have one again, because like, it's literally like a 50-50 split for me. But if I had to decide if I had to give up McDonald's or give up Tim Hortons for the rest of my life, this is kind of sacrilege, but I would give up Tim Hortons. I need my junior chickens and my McDoubles. Yeah, Tim's quality's going down lately. Well, about 6 years ago, at least in Canada, Tim Hortons, the coffee bean supplier for them, they went to renegotiate the contract, and they didn't get the contract because McDonald's outbid them. So McDonald's coffee now is what Tim's coffee used to be like 7 years ago. Have I had the chicken Big Mac yet? No, I do the it's called different things wherever you go, but I call it the McChurger. That's the one where you have like the McDouble and you put the junior chicken in the middle. It's called different things, different places, but it's McChurger where I'm from.
Good day to you.
That sounds fire. Yep, it is fire. Like McDonald's is my go-to. If I'm on a road trip, I'll get an iced coffee there and some food. That's a powerlifter meal for sure. Oh yeah. Things are feeling good. I've been, I did a little bench press this morning. Things are feeling good. Feeling strong. My body weight is back up too, so that's good. I dieted down. I was toying with the idea of doing a bodybuilding competition, but that was right when everything was streaming and YouTube started taking off. And I'm like, I just gotta focus all my energy into this and not be prep brain. So I'm back to powerlifting. Maybe next year or the year after, a bodybuilding arc would be cool. Do a competition. From Goldbound to Swolebound, exactly.
See you later.
When do me and Mr. Chug leave for the meet? We leave. I think we fly when do we fly? I think we fly next Friday. Strongman requires even less brain power, just saying, come to this side. Let me tell ya, the barrier between me and doing strongman is so thin that it literally doesn't exist. I've tried to do it, but then I was prepping for a strongman competition, and then I was gonna go to it, but then COVID happened and it got canceled. But if a strongman meet comes up in my area, I'll do it. I would love to do it. My favorite lift is squat. I'm a squatter. Yours too? Not too much squatting in strongman, is there? Like you need to have a powerful squat, but like it's rare for there to be a squat event, no? Like, there's more deadlifting and overhead press. Yeah. Like, you'll see it in World's Strongest Man. They do, like, the big, like, almost like a pin squat, right? For reps. They did the max squat at the Arnold that one year when JF Caron had the injury. That was crazy. What are my PBs? So my best squat, I'll try to say pounds and kilos because I know some people are better at pounds and kilos, but my best squat is 285 kilos, which is like 625 pounds, I think. And then my best deadlift is 290 kilos, which is like 639 pounds. And then my best bench in competition is 150 kilos, which is like 330-ish pounds. Those are my best competition lifts. Yeah. Have I watched West Side Barbell? Louis Simmons? Yeah, I love that stuff. Louis Simmons is like a legendary powerlifting coach, and rumor has it, this is so funny, I don't know if this is true, but in his gym, it's like a hardcore gym, on the squat rack, there's the squat bar, which is a heavy bar, like it's 55 pounds, and on the bar, he welded the 110-pound plates. And he said it's because squats start at 265 pounds. I don't know if that's true, but that's so funny to me. Like, you can't, like, that's where squats start. You welded them to the bar. Oh my gosh. Oh. I didn't bank. You haven't heard of that? I don't know where I heard it, like, but I swear I heard it somewhere. I swear Louis Simmons said that. What do I think about hack squats then? My favorite like leg accessory would be leg extensions or a pendulum squat. Like the Nautilus pendulum squat is goated. I also really love single leg press.
Greetings.
How about Romanians? I do like Romanian like deadlifts. I do those a lot. RDLs. Put these in the war bank for listing later. Bulgarian split squats. Those are good. Those are devilish though. What are my thoughts? 18-year-old kid at your work deadlifts 300 kg, no straps. He's a beast. Well, that's crazy. 660. That's a very impressive deadlift. Yeah, that's very impressive. Bulgarians made you puke the first time you did them? Have you guys tried, where am I? Okay. 1 1/4 deadlifts where you break the ground, you go a quarter of the way up, pause, down, and you do a full rep. Those are evil. Thoughts on hip thrusts? Yeah. Sounds like torture. Yeah, they're tough. I've had them programmed a few times, and it's always a hard time. Do something similar to that with power cleans. Yeah, that is very much like an Olympic lifting style. Any pictures of me deadlifting, maybe shirtless? That's crazy question. I don't think so. There are videos of me deadlifting, but I think I have a shirt on. I'm sorry. Hey Path, just tuning in. Cool to see you pickpocket farming the spot I mentioned last time. Hope it works out well for you. Yeah. Hopefully we get a Teebu's Blazing Longsword. MDIV, thank you for the Twitch Prime. Do I clean and jerk? What? Hold that thought. What the? Oh, the Stockade Pauldrons, guys. A little bit of a World Drop Epic. Can I hear it? A little World Drop Epic for the guys. That's like the, isn't that like the heirloom appearance now? That's nice. Terrible sell rate though. Yeah, it is a terrible sell rate. Probably because it's such a common appearance, right? Because of the heirlooms. Most of the heirlooms items now don't have the best sale rates because people are like, oh, That's just an heirloom. Yeah, that's crazy though. I always love seeing world drop epics. That's... They'll give me 5 gold for it? Well, I can disenchant it for 8, so we'll have to start the bidding a little higher. Yeah, it shares the same mog as an heirloom. You've had one for 4 months and can't sell. That's the thing. A lot of these classic items that aren't turned into heirlooms just kind of did lose their value a lot. Unfortunately. What? Oh, these guys are still down. Okay. Will I be able to do Darkmoon Fair when it's an Elwyn? So Darkmoon Fair is an interesting one. I will be doing like a dedicated one for Darkmoon, but it does leave Elwyn. Like you teleport out of Elwyn Forest, so I haven't unlocked it with Elwyn, but I do have plans for Darkmoon Fair. Yeah. How much to delete it? That's crazy. I don't even know. Wish you luck then immediately after I snagged an epic. That's spooky. That is spooky. You should wish me luck before the final boss here. What about Brewfest? I think Brewfest's in Dunmoreau, right? So that would be a different situation than Darkmoon Fair, because Brewfest is literally just like in the zone, whereas Darkmoon Fair is a portal elsewhere. Oh yeah, throw it up in the farming bar. You're right. Little trophy shelf for us. Another prime sub epic drop. There's actually like quite the correlation. How will Halloween be treated? I don't know if there's anything profitable about it. Yeah, I'm not too sure. We could do maybe like the Headless Horseman dungeon once we've unlocked Tristfell Glades, like where it is. Maybe. Elsie, if someone was trying to do the challenge too, would you say using heirlooms is to speed up the level and grind as long as is that against the spirit of the challenge? I think it's really up to you. Like, using heirlooms and things like that, depending on what kind of a challenge you want, is good. In retail, like, the leveling speed really isn't too much of an issue, so like, I don't think it would be any much of an asterisk on it. Like, the heirlooms wouldn't give you too much of an edge. Tomlin, wow, love your content. The series got you back into WoW and inspired you to start a challenge yourself, which has been great fun, so thank you. Ah, you're welcome. What challenge did you start for yourself? Do heirlooms even give you XP anymore? I don't know. I think it's like the warband buff now, right? Yeah. It's just for gear. Full set gives more rested XP. Ah, gotcha. So you get more rested XP and you just have better stats, basically. Reduce rested XP drain. So that's still pretty handy, but not crazy. Wait, this stream is so lucky you just got Invincible to drop? Seriously? Congrats if you did. That's insane. Congrats. Everyone should go run ICC right now to get Invincible, apparently. That's one I've been hunting for a long time I haven't gotten yet. That and the Headless Horseman mount. Speaking of sets, it feels like I could have had all of Alabaster if I was plate. Yeah, we've gotten a lot of Heroes and Alabaster. You got Headless Horseman last October? Congrats. I'm jealous. I really like that mount. Your worst mount was Mimron's, took over 750 runs? Oh, jeez. For all our mount collectors out there, what was your most spooned, like the lowest drop rate, and the worst drop rate? Like how many runs did a mount take you versus like lucky and unlucky? You got the Valentine's Rocket in Feb. Leslie, upgraded to an Allied Traveler, thank you. And greetings, Traveler, hope you're having a good time. Sea turtle, over 20,000 fish caught, no turtle. Oh. A Nexia mount, 3.1k runs over 8 years. That's crazy. That's crazy. Oh, it's BOE. Ashes of Alara for 8 years and you haven't got it? 3.1k is crazy. You got Ashes of Alara on your first kill when it was current. That's pretty goated. Yeah, everyone needs to do one mount run while watching the loot. 100%. Oh, these are good. Trade good. You got Rivendare multiple times. Congrats, that's crazy. Invincible after 10 tries? Alright, that's some of the lowest drop rate Invincible I've heard of. If I can do Group Finder tech for Corrin Dire Brew. It is in BRD. I just wouldn't want to group up is the problem, right? It would be cool, but... I wonder... Yeah. A lot of Ashes of Alara talk about the drop rates. Interesting. Oh, I didn't pickpocket that one. That's not bad. Got invincible, but can you see it? That's a meme for sure. Sal, you've been trying to get invincible since ICC was soloable. You're probably at 600 plus tries over the years across multiple alts. Oof. Still no mount. Ran it 4 times a day during the mount drop buff. Still no mount. Oh man, I feel for you. Definitely feel for you. Ryo, you're fairly certain that Wrathblade is the rarest, still obtainable gear drop in the game, beyond Brutal. What's the alleged drop rate on that one? Yeah, I really like Headless Horseman mount. I try to get it every year, I haven't gotten it yet. Do I intend on entering expat content before finishing each vanilla zone? So still haven't confirmed exactly how we're gonna do that. We gotta we're gonna feel it out a little bit. T Pat with a gifted over to Chowser. Thank you. It's a 0.4%, but you get it from Legion Invasion scenario bosses. Took you 5 years. Ooh. It's always so satisfying getting those ones, though, right? All right, another chance here at the Arcanite Champion recipe. Not today. Not today. Well, not this run. Not this run, at least. Got a different kind of dragon scale, though. Oh yeah, I skinned it, but it didn't go in. Wait, let's delete this. Yeah, so we got Warren Dragon scales and Black Dragon scales. We're good. All right.
I supply only the finest goods.
Get rid of some of this stuff. Yeah, that's that drop that we got is one of the heirloom shoulders. The stockade polydrums, they're like the gold ones. Like a decent item value, but yeah, they're gonna be hard to sell because people don't tend to buy heirloom appearances. It's just like a thing that everyone kind of like sees and discredits, I think, so no one really wants to transmog to them. But that being said, like a collector might still take it, but it's, yeah, it would be harder to sell for sure. What about Traveler set? Do we have all of them? We're still just missing the Jerkin. We figured out which mob it drops from in Blackrock Spire. So we've been farming it there, but we haven't got it yet. Hopefully we get it today. Alright, go to the bank. Ironweb Spider Silk is all good. Like, it's 2k we got from it. You can also easily buy heirlooms from the vendors. Yeah, like, it's not hard to get that appearance is a thing. What class should you use a level 70 boost on? What classes do you play? Like, what do you have?
Need help?
Yeah, you could do class trials and see what you like. Because, yeah, everyone will have a different preference for playstyle and whatnot. Drop these in the Warband bank for selling later. Okay.
Go with honor, friend.
I can just right click on that and move it to my bank fast instead of dragging it. I've been having problems with the bank where if I right click, even if I'm opened in a tab, it goes to the first available slot in any of the tabs. And if I shift right click, it doesn't fix it. So I've just had to drag them, unfortunately. You think about, yeah, think about what role you play, what content, and what play style, and narrows it down quite a bit. Exactly, like different classes would be really helpful based on what you want to do with them. Hello from Sweden. Hello. How's it going? Well, these guys are all down. fell down. Okay, gotta use the washroom real quick. Maybe they'll respawn in a second. I'll be like 1 minute. They spawn? Doesn't look like it. Back to the short shorts. That's right. Straight back to the short shorts. Welcome back. Did I wash my hands? I did. I did. My wife called me out hard last night. She said this. This is what she said. She's like, how did she word it? She's like, I made a weird observation. The soap in the downstairs bathroom is having to be replaced at a really, like a much slower rate than the soap upstairs, but you're using the bathroom all the time when you're streaming. Like, are you not washing your hands? I'm like, no, I wash my hands. But she's definitely not helping that meme, I'll tell you that much. Yeah, I do wash my hands though. Most of the time. Venin98, thank you for the Twitch Prime. Alright. Washing hands is a deficit to gold per minute? That's true. I don't think Poncho washed her hands after she came right from the litter box to my face. That was really unfortunate. How many junk boxes do we have in total? I think we're at like 74. 74. Wow, exactly, Joshua. You get it. Is the target 100? Technically 96, just so we can fill up the whole tab. The whole bank tab is 96. Oh, we got the Spaldrons now. So we almost have the full Scorpid set. Another Prime luck. Vinin 98. Appreciate the Prime. You gave us the good luck omens. And we got the drops. Might want to get +1 because we've already peaked in one box. True, true. Alex the Carp Farm, the Warlock Fell Guards this run. Oh, that's a good idea. I'll try it out. I'll try it out. Equip the set. Well, it's a two things. It's a pattern, right? And it's male. I don't think we can have male. It might be good though if we get like a Leatherworker alt as like a Warband alt to craft up the full set, and I can be like chilling a whole bunch of heavy Scorpion gear. Yeah, we're gonna attempt the Fell Guards. So you're telling me it's the Warlocks. There's no Warlocks up here, or is this the Warlock? That's a Spellbinder. Are the Warlocks further down, or is it these guys? Like, there's gotta be Warlocks down here, right? Scar Shield Warlock. They got a purple hood. Okay. Oh, here, this guy. So, I'm gonna pickpocket them all. How many are there around here? Because I could try to pull like a couple of them. Because apparently these guys, what the word is, that they summon a like a Felguard or something that if you kill, it can drop Felcloth, and we don't really have good access to Felcloth. Oh, wow. Okay, yeah, let's go see where the other ones are. Ah. Where is another, is there another Warlock? Because this Warlock's just casting up there, which is quite nice. Is that the only spot that they spawn? Or, like, are there more over here? Yeah, there's one more here. So, like, we should have two... Yeah, we got two Warlocks on us. Are there more? You get... It's unlucky to get only two. Are there any more potentially up here? Oop, make sure I don't kill them. Okay, no Warlocks in this group. Oh, there's one Warlock in this group, so we have three. So now we'll just let them cast on us. Chest in corner. Yes, I just can't grab the chest while we have, while we're in combat. So can we even loot? I don't know. Apparently they can spawn like the Fell Reaver. I don't know. You can only loot the Felguards. I would like to see at least one Felguard spawn. I'm not sure if we'll be that lucky though, right now. Well, good to know. I'm sure it will work. Oh, that's cool. But for now, we aren't in that dire need of Felcloth at the moment. But I'm sure it's definitely workable. Yeah, if we get the recipe from Gar and we need Felcloth, then like maybe we'll do it. Maybe we'll do it. The chest. Oh yeah, I should go back and get that chest, hey. You got Ash's first clear. You haven't hit Vitristo and Drake in 200 plus runs. Go do a run right now. I wish you good luck. I wish you good luck. Okay, I'll go back and get that that chest. Hordemar City. But yeah, we will be doing the opening on stream. Do I have the old version of Nax, Scalo, ZG unlocked on my account? If so, how do I handle that as Goldie? I don't know, actually. I think I probably do. Can I farm in places I've already been? I can, but I pretty much, like, with the new zones, try to explore it, like, to the fullest before I kind of go back to old farms, yeah. But I could go to Elwyn. We could be farming copper ore right now if we wanted. Do I want that? At the moment, I do not. Plenty of time for that once we hit Dunmoreau. Yeah. I feel like if we get Dunmoreau, I'll probably do like a 24-hour stream or just get like a big chunk of loot right off the hop. We'll do a lot of Gnomer. Now we're talking exactly. We would do like a massive Gnomer stream or something. I would have to turn off the music because I would go crazy with that much Gnomer. Please make it a Friday, Saturday. Yeah, I think if I do like a marathon stream like that, where it's like a 24-hour stream, I would do it over the weekend so I don't mess up everyone's sleep schedules if you want to hang out. That'd be fun though. I can't do this weekend though. My brother and my sister-in-law are coming to visit. So I won't be streaming this weekend. Swashbucklers. So these were the guys that could drop the Traveler's Jerkin, but they didn't. They did not drop them, unfortunately. Ryo, am I going to include portals to other zones in my zone unlocks? There's a handful of portals outside the cities. So right now the default rule is no portals, only things we walk into or onto. So like a boat, yes, if we have the expansion unlocked. A portal, yes, if it's a portal you walk into. Like an instance is technically a portal. Dark portal is a portal you walk into. You don't click on it, but like the little like summoning portals will be not on the spins. Might be hogwash, but a 5-day-old Wowhead comment suggested that Ogre Mages might drop the Jerkin too. Let's see. They could. The Battle Mages. Are gear upgrades different in Classic than they are in Retail? What do you mean by different? Like, the way you gear is quite different than Classic versus Retail. Like, in Retail Endgame, you get a piece of gear, and it'll be on, like, depending on how hard the content you did was, it will be, like, a base item level, but then you can upgrade it, like, 8 stages to be, like, better. So you get good items and you upgrade them, but to get, like, the version of the item that can be upgraded to the best, you'd have to do, like, really high-level Mythic Plus or, like, Mythic Rating. But even if you didn't do like hard mythic rating, you could do like some middle mythic plus, and that gear you can upgrade to like a pretty high item level still. So you get the upgrades from like loot still, but you can upgrade them to be better. Is delves still the meta in retail? I don't know about this season. There's a portal gate to Sholazar Basin. Wait, from Sholazar to Ungoro Crater that you walk into as a request unlock? Really? Dude, I want to go to Sholazar so bad. It sounds like delves still are the meta. Commander's boots. We got a Journeyman's backpack, but right now we need the Travelers for upgrades, so that's just a cool thing to have, but not too hype. Sorry, just got a text message. From my brother, he's driving out here, so just asking some stuff. He's helping, because I moved recently and my brother's coming to visit. And he's bringing some of my old stuff back. And he doesn't have enough room for everything, so he's asking if this one thing could be left behind. Telepath bro to bring the Guinness. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Deep Valley, what the? With the super sticker, 65 SCK. What is that one? That's a little game controller. Heck yeah. How's the computer going? Well, all these boxes back here are computer parts. I just had to return the motherboard and order it again because it was damaged. But that's supposed to be delivered today, so hopefully after stream I can go to my post office and pick that up. And then we'll be building it. Nice, alright. We all know this guy has one of the biggest drops in the whole dungeon, or the biggest drop, aside from like some BOE epics and stuff. He can drop the plans for the Arcanite Champion. They're worth like 700,000 gold. Do we get it? Do we get it? Try some secret tech here. Not today. I felt it. I thought, you know what, it's gonna go. I thought it was gonna go. It's alright still. Gotta stand on something to cook? We'll try that next time. Yeah, that was a good run. Really perfect bag fill, you're right. It's crazy that we just destroyed that guy's head. Like, it was in my bag. I'm like, yeah, just get rid of this. I'm just in, like, throwing some dude's head on the ground. Yet they keep inviting me back. They're like, yeah, you can leave your Hearthstone here. It's all chill. Like, all right. Just throw it in the fire. I guess they got the bear skins. They're probably like, yeah, we've seen worse. This is Goldshire after all. As long as you leave your shirt on, you're welcome here. Painbringer. What's your weapon called? Oh man, I've been working on the name for ages. Yeah, what'd you name your weapon? Painbringer. Nice. Yeah, what's yours called? Oh, my weapon, I call it Backbreaker. Alright. Lacks mystery, but very to the point. Yeah, 100%. Do I drink? Yeah, I do. I do have an occasional couple points. I do tend to do that.
See you around.
You know, Guinness for strength, they say. What's your weapon called? Thunder Fury, Blessed Blade of the Windseeker. Ashbringer, yeah. I have 2 Ashbringers tattooed onto me. 2 of them. It's true.
Greetings.
I like Ashbringer a lot. You have a Thunder Fury tattoo? That's cool. We should get a Thunder Fury tattoo on stream once we get it on Goldie. I'd be down. It's integrated into your sleeve. Oh, that's a good way to do that because it is a cool weapon. It looks cool. Oh. Get these in there. We get like 1 to 2 lockboxes per run. It adds up.
Farewell.
Bag for the crafting alt? Yeah, we probably don't want to get rid of them, hey? Because then we can, yeah, eventually kit out our crafting alts with bags. I think ideally, yeah. So close to the ultimate unboxing. Yep. Super close. Yeah, first aid is now tailoring. Like, you do the crafting of, like, the bandages from tailoring leveling. Which is good and bad. It means you can level tailoring by doing first aid, basically. Which is probably the cheapest way to level it now. But it took away the profession, yeah. Alright, we're gonna pickpocket Ghoul Cash first. Nice. I really like the Emerald set. The Emerald Helm is cool. I remember having this, or something like this, on Pathalerix, leveling through Stranglethorn Vale. Probably not the Emerald Helm. Maybe it was, though. Stephanie, when's the next YouTube video going up? Tomorrow, indeed. You guys are right. Yeah, new Goldbound episode tomorrow. I'll be doing off stream, like today, this afternoon, the mailbox opening and finishing up the edit. But it's going to be a good episode, guys. I'm excited for this one. Might be my favorite one yet. How long does it take to edit the episodes? I haven't done like a timer. This episode in particular, I'm thinking edit time will end up being like 35 hours, I think, ish. But I haven't, like, I don't like start a timer. What zones are on the wheel? So, once we get a new token, it's all the same ones as the last ones. So we have Dunmorrow, Westfall, Duskwood, Swamp of Sorrows, and then Searing Gorge is also available. Because Searing Gorge will be accessible from this zone, right? You didn't think it'd be that long? Yeah, well, this one isn't a longer episode too, so. Am I gonna turn the old PC into a recording rig? I don't know. I'll probably, I'll still keep it, especially for if I'm traveling. It's a laptop, right? So it is handy to have it, especially if like I'm remote streaming somewhere or like doing a little editing on the go. And so I'll probably like be able to plug and play like external hard drives to like record and then drop footage and do that kind of stuff. All right, so we do have 87 lock boxes now, or junk boxes. So we'll see how many we get from this run. If I get enough gold for a token, will I say when the stream for the next picking zone will be? Like last time? Yeah, so like if in the video we get enough gold for a token, I'll like say when I'm gonna go live and spin. I kind of like that. That was fun. Yeah, we're doing like 100 junk boxes. And then we'll start opening. So the next video is going to be generally stream clips, or are you still putting a lot of time in off stream? It's still quite a bit of time off stream, yeah. There's no like stream clips of like... It's like the same style of video, yeah, as before. It's not like I'm like meshing together stream footage. Like I don't have a face cam in any of the clips or anything like that. The last spin was the first live stream that you caught, and you're hooked now? Yeah, that's cool. It was like crazy the amount of people that showed up for the spin. We had like 3,600 people on YouTube at the peak. That's insane. Dragon Scale Band. If I get a gargantuan drop on stream, would it be included in the video? Yeah, certain drops I'll like have a segment, like if I like show it, yeah. Like if we got like Teebu's today, like that would for sure be in the video, yeah. How is a ring worth that much? Yeah, it's probably not to be, that would be the answer. Because yeah, if you look here, that's what it's been posted for, but the regional sale average is 1 gold. It's, yeah, we're not getting 6K for that ring. I forgot, my bad. Forgot the chest, thank you. I need to work on some more emojis this weekend. I need to get a chest emoji. Like what else would be good ones? That way you can just start spamming it. Afraid not. Token, yeah. Copper ore. Wheel. Yeah, there's all good ones, yeah. Poncho Boo. Yeah, I definitely want to have the crew, the Poncho Boo and Stella. Raging with Afraid Not emoji. Is that stock age pauldrons? It sure is. It's in the bank now though, but yeah, we got the stock age pauldrons today. Which is a nice drop. Some more channel point stuff, yeah. I've got to add some more stuff like that on for sure. Sub badges, get them customized. That my first world BOE epic? Yeah, the other ones we've gotten have been in the dungeons, haven't they? I mean, that was the first world drop one, but like we've gotten, we got Hurricane in the dungeon. Houseboat emoji. Michael, you don't really understand how I managed to sell all those great transmog items. You never managed to sell any. Yeah, they don't sell too often, but certain ones definitely have more value if they have a unique or like a fewer items in the game share an appearance with them, because people might just be searching the auction house for items they don't have the appearance for. And so that's kind of like the only time people would buy them. But yeah, and sometimes, like, if I post like a transmog for like 20% of its value, and it gets bought, it's probably by someone flipping it. Like, someone's gonna buy that transmog item to relist it. And to be fair, on Goldie, when I'm stuck in a zone, I sell some items for way below value, because I know a sniper will buy it from me for like 20%. But if I'm sitting on 6 scimitars of a tune, I'm just gonna throw some on the auction house for low. Hey, Bruno Desu, thanks for the Twitch Prime. Yeah, big brain. Sell to the snipers. Yeah, I've done that a couple times. Is there an option in TSM to set price 20% lower? Yeah, you can do whatever you want on your, like if you go into Trade Skill Master on selling operations, you can set exactly what you want your parameters to be. So you can say, I want my maximum price to be 80% of the market value, and I want my minimum price to be like 30%, or you could do 120 and 80, you know what I mean? So you can set your parameters on TSM for whatever posting you want to do. And then you could even make groups for certain items where you say, these groups I want to sell at like fire sale prices, and you can move those items into that group. Nice. Archmage robe. We have 4 of those now. So you can get really custom on Trade Skill Master, yeah. Wholesale T-Mod pricing. Yeah. That's a little bit of the forbidden juju. A lot of other transmog farmers don't want you doing that because it tanks prices. But, as I say, auction house is PvP. Ain't that the truth, isn't it? Yeah, new episode is tomorrow. Michael, you're new to TSM. And there's often a large difference in the min buyout price shown for an item and the regional sale average. Why does GSM still try and post it for the min buyout price? So that just goes down to your settings, because like Trade Skill Master has default selling operations. So if you don't change any of the settings, it has a default algorithm for like what to post things for, and it will always undercut the lowest price on the auction house, unless that price is below what you set your minimum price to be. So you can go in and change that, yeah. But to be fair, if there is someone that's selling it for like less than what you want to post it for, you probably either shouldn't post it or you should undercut them. It can be, yeah, TSM, it can be a handful to get into. Like, there's a lot of learning, pretty big learning curve on Trade Skill Master, but it's very powerful once you get used to it. It's kind of like Photoshop or like those editing softwares where it's just like a lot goes into it, but once you know it, it can be good. Ariana, hello, how's it going? We're nearing the end of our farming portion, and we're gonna be opening these soon. The junk boxes. Yeah. Yeah, I would look at like different guides on YouTube about how to like set up Trade Skill Master operations, and then, you know, just take a little bit here and there, and you can also like copy other people's selling operations if you want to just copy paste. They usually post them on like the YouTube videos and stuff. How many more boxes do we need? 3 more. Farming Bar doesn't show the ones in the bank, but Trade Skill Master does, and we're at 97. So just 3 more boxes. Yeah, the next episode is coming out tomorrow morning of the series, so that'll be fun. Yeah, if we don't get it this run, I'll just go outside and pickpocket a few of those guys. and get the 3. Akindo, appreciate it. I think this next episode is going to be good. I'm looking forward to releasing it. My wife and I have like a ritual now where every Saturday we post a Goldbound episode. We go get breakfast at this one local diner. It's so fun. Yeah, we just hang out and I'll like reply to a couple of the comments on the YouTube Studio app. So we'll be doing that tomorrow morning. Okay, so we gotta get some elevation here. Is this too far away? Like, how do we get up high? I'm gonna go on this. We'll see if this is. I can't even jump on that. Well, I'm just gonna recoup right on him then. We'll see if it helps the left. I'm on the featured page of YouTube if I didn't know. I did not know. That's cool. That's really cool. Hopefully we'll get some cool drops from our... Oh, the Hearthstone's off CD. Alright, we're gonna just go through the dungeon and try to find some more mobs real quick. Okay. Destroy a few of these. Oh, that's gonna pull everything, isn't it? Or will they jump down? Skin. Oh, yeah, I didn't skin the boss. I get so distracted. That's okay. It's okay. We will be alright. Yeah, I'm gonna loop around here and pickpocket. And then, yeah, 4 minutes we should be able to get our next 2 bags, or 2 junk boxes, I would hope. There's 1. There's 2. Excellent. Oh, we're way ahead of the game, too. I can probably fly out faster. Never skin. So yeah, we'll go. I'll drop these all in. We'll see what we get. We're gonna have to pick all of them, right? Like lock pick all of them too. Hi, Poncho. Oh, Poncho. Okay, we're waiting for the Hearthstone, I guess. I found you on the YouTube featured. Cool to see you on stream this. Oh, well, thanks for popping in to say hi. While we wait for our Hearthstone, I can open some of these. Like, not open them, but unlock them. Because we're gonna unlock them all, right? So that we can actually open them. Good thing that wasn't hardcore, right? Like, Poncho would have just killed us in hardcore. Oh yeah, we're gonna open these all at once for the maximum dopamine, 100%. There is a chance of Teebu's. Like, we could theoretically get Teebu's today, guys. Teebu's Blazing Longsword, worth about 600,000 gold. Yeah, Poncho's doing everything for the content, right? She is showing up. Oops. That should be enough for a token. It should be. Do we go one-on-one? Nah, nothing there. Oh, I'll take that though. The Nightshade Bracers and the Traveler's Bracers. So yeah, we didn't get the Traveler set today, unfortunately. What's the sell rate on the Blazing Longsword? I don't know. Well, let me look up on Trade Skill Master. Sorry, I'm gonna mute my phone. I'm getting texts. Should be muted now. That's true. Crime from around the world. That those are the Stockade Pauldrons. Yes, they are. Okay, 3, 2, 1. What does pumpkin spice taste like? Hi, Poncho. This is Poncho, by the way. It's coming to give us good luck. Yeah, nutmeg and joy. It's like a. I guess, have you had a pumpkin pie? It's kind of like a little bit like a pumpkin pie type of vibe. Just gonna sell these off, get rid of some of the junk before we head over to the bank and start opening up all of our lock boxes. All of our junk boxes, that is. What's my cat's name? Poncho. This is Poncho. And she's really likes showing her butt, so maybe turn around. There we go. How are you? I'm doing good. Thank you. We got some openings here. Everybody loves a lockbox opening, right? Junk box openings. Always fun. We'll get opening in a few moments here. Jackie Wolf, though, thank you for the Twitch Prime. Gotta fly back to Stormwind. Try not to open up my mailbox to dox my gold progress. Cat and butt emoji coming in soon? Maybe. We'll definitely get a poncho emoji. Alright. So.
You need something?
Let's go ahead and top up the bag, just so we can see it all. Oh boy, it's always so satisfying getting a full bank tab, just completely set, like just full of boxes. And it's only 94, so, or 98 in there, so we got a couple in the bags. If I get muted, it's probably because Poncho knocked my headphones off here, but just bear with me. I want to get enough inventory space to really open these all up together. These are all things I'll sell later. Poncho, no, but no biting, please. We also are slowly stockpiling some lockboxes here. But look at that. Look at that. Oh, how satisfying is that? Freaky, so sick to see your growth path. Thanks for the fun content. For sure. Thanks for tuning in. Wow. All right. Poncho, we got to start unlocking these lockboxes, okay? So all of these, I mean, we already unlocked a few when we were waiting, right? So we'll unlock and open. Now you can open these with Poncho. You're really doing the most right now. Okay. You can open these and see what's inside without actually consuming the box, because people do buy these boxes. But for us today, we're gonna consume the boxes. That's okay with me. Screenshot for the thumbnail. I can screen grab off it later, but I don't think that'll be the thumbnail. I've already got that one ready to go for tomorrow. Little heavy junk box opening ASMR here. can check them for Teebus and save them for the Ravenhold rep if they're empty. Yeah, that's the thing. They can be used for the rep. But I don't think I'm going to be saving... Like, it just takes so many of my bank spots that I won't be saving the actual junk boxes. You think all I'm going to get is a Star Ruby? It's possible. The biggest thing I'm hoping to get from these is the Teebu's Blazing Longsword. It's apparently like a crazy low drop rate out of these, but apparently it can drop. Waldo, you just joined and you saw all the junk boxes and got the insane PTSD. I'm sorry, but I understand. Orb of Deception can also drop in this, yep. What else can? Destiny can drop. There's some, a bunch of different recipes that can drop in here. It is like a lower drop rate type of thing though, right? Like, a lot of these is going to be straight junk. Do you have to practice lockpicking anymore? No, so in retail, there is no lockpicking skill. It just goes based off your level. So, we're all set. Like, we're not getting any skill points in lockpicking. Pickpocket and lockpicking is a rogue superpower. It really is. Like, as a solo self-found druid here, we'd have to get inscription to, like, make the lockpicks or whatever, or, like, something like that. You could do it. Tabby, weapon skills is one of your favorite parts of Classic. I also like weapon skills and all that stuff. It makes it pretty satisfying. And weapon training, like when you like get a new weapon and you can't use it yet, but you go to like Ironforge or Stormwind to get a two-hand weapon training. That's satisfying. For sure. Okay, we're gonna like straight speed run this too. Like I'm not gonna sit around and open them super slow. We're gonna open these fast. I need to have a couple bag spaces free. All right, you guys ready?
Farewell.
For the opening. All right, boys, time's up. Let's do this. All right, and I'm straight up destroying the boxes too. I want to have this open. We're just going for it. Come on, we just want to see a purple drop. Come on now. So far, not much good. Come on now, purple drop, please. Come on, purple, purple, purple. Oh boy. So far we've got nothing. Oh no. Oh no, a lot of grays. Oh, come on, we're still early though. We're still early. We're like a quarter of the way through this. Lots of poisons, yeah. Purple's in the last 10 boxes for sure. Oh boy. Come on now, lots of poisons. I mean, like we're getting 5 or 2 silver each, so it's in some essences, it's a what you would call a raw gold farm. Oh my gosh, this is so bad. What? Oh man, they aren't lying when they say junk box, hey? Oh my gosh, nothing so far. Come on. Come on, we gotta get something out of these first opens. Oh my goodness. This is so bad. Oh boy. Oh, come on. Oh no. Well, that was not a good start. It's okay, we got some more. We got some more. That sinking feeling when you just keep getting grays. Oh my gosh.
Go with honor, friend.
Sad trombone noises. We're gonna get hyped for these last couple here, okay? We'll unlock them. Yeah, we'll open these last ones on the gold pile, you're right. For more luck. You know, sometimes with the dog and sometimes with the tree. Did I miss one in the bank, Ariana? I'll go check.
Light be with you.
I did. That's got to be the one, right?
Light bless you.
We'll save that one for last. Okay. Okay, we'll go to the gold piles for good luck. If we get nothing, let's go. Oh my gosh, you guys. We gotta get something, right? Something for our troubles. Anything for our troubles would be nice. Oh my gosh. Okay, thorium boots. We got thorium boots. I knew about that one though, because that's the junk box I did one sample on. Oh my, okay. So, if you weren't on the start of the stream, I looked at the loot table for a junk box, and it said nothing. I opened up one, and it was this one with the thorium boots. And so I went and farmed 100 more. But, there's the one that was left in the bank. So let's see what this one has. That's crazy. That's crazy. Oh my gosh. That's actually crazy. 100, and literally the only thing we got was the boots, which we knew we had. Well, sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. Today, we lost. I mean, perhaps one day we'll go farm like a larger sample size.
Something?
I'm tilted. I'm gonna open up a couple of these. We're gonna do 5 thorium lock boxes to try to save the day. Okay? That's my cope. That's my cope right now. We're gonna do 5 of these today, just for a real quick dopamine. Come on. Okay. Journeyman's backpack. What? Okay. Anyways, one more lockbox. Okay, Hero's Belt. Yeah, so the actual straight up lockboxes are definitely way better.
Need help?
I'm not doing any more today though. That's that's the opening for today. I can't believe we went completely dry on the
Safe travels.
on the junk boxes. It's the way it goes though. Maybe one day we'll go back, we'll farm 1,000 or something. Yeah, now the bank has its own slots, right? So I got a lot of recipes in here. In fact, I'll probably put these in there. Okay.
Farewell.
Well, guys, the next Goldbound video is coming out tomorrow, but I got to do my mailbox opening and finish up the edit this afternoon. So I'm gonna leave you here. Thanks for tuning in on the live stream over on YouTube and on Twitch. It was a fun one. But yeah, the next video will be live tomorrow morning. So I'll get working on that, and then I'll see you there. Catch you later. Thanks for tuning in. Hopefully we have better luck than these junk boxes.